What's going on, Javi Lobby? It's your boy Javier with the Javier Show. Make sure you say it twice. All right, this time I got Church by Tom Macdonald, and this one is featuring Brandon Hart and Nova Rockafeller. At least that's what the title says. I'm excited to hear about it. So without further ado, let's actually get into this whole video.
1 in a million to one villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, I'll end up melting the ceiling.
All right, before we jump into this, I just want to say real quick, if you're new to the channel, you like politics, religion, and culture, and if you love my music video reactions, please take the time to subscribe, hit the bell, you get notified every time I upload a video and go live. With that out of the way, let's get into Church by Tom Macdonald. I'm excited. Are y'all excited? Let's get it.
I need a short drink or a long prayer. I've been sober, but I don't care. I'm so...
Rewind. Let's get it. Man, and anybody who's been watching my music video reactions, you know I love it when Tom just jumps straight into it with the bars. I really love that. Church.
I need a short drink or a long prayer. I've been sober, but I don't care. I'm so scared of my own self. I get no help, and that's no fair, so don't go there. I've been hell and back. I got scorched hair in this Gucci cap. I got empty bottles and a million follows. I regret swallowing the Adrev.
All right. Let me get myself together. All right. This song is called Church. Now, I originally thought that the song, because I got first impressions, right? I originally thought the song was going to be lighthearted and very, like, slow melodic or something like that. Something more gospel-y feel. But no, Tom Macdonald was hitting me with the bars. And, yo, I'm finna break them down for y'all, but let's go.
I need a short drink or a long prayer. I've been sober, but I don't care. I'm so scared of my own self. I get no help, and that's no fair, so don't go there. I've been hell and back. I got scorched hair in this Gucci cap. I got empty bottles.
I got scorched hair in this Gucci cap. Man, it's real. The struggle is real, man. I see Nova right there, so I'm excited about this.
That's no fair, so don't go there. I've been hell and back. I got scorched hair in this Gucci cap. I got empty bottles and a million follows. I regret swallowing the Adrev. Yeah, let's be real. I resent the way that I feel.
Let's be real. I resent the way that I feel. Now, some of y'all told me that you got to go in order, Javier. You got to go in order because it's so much that you just got to fill in. Personally, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like going in order. I like not knowing certain things when I walk into these videos because that, for me, gives me a level of excitement and it allows me to digest each song individually without the full context because I do want to judge the music based on its own merits. Now, visuals, bars, and the music. That's what I pay attention to. I'm going to get my ranking at the end for y'all who don't know.
Regret swallowing the Adrev. Yeah, let's be real. I resent the way that I feel. I pretend that it's cool, but I miss getting drunk and I'm angry that God doesn't help when I kneel. I said my prayers.
I get angry when God. Oh, yo. So let me ask you a question. I'm an atheist, right? And I don't believe in God. At least I don't believe that there is no God. I just don't believe in God. And if anybody has evidence that it will persuade me, I am open. But I remember when I was 15 years old, I was arrested for an armed robbery charge, and I had a few other charges with that. And I was facing 10 years in prison minimum, right? And I prayed. I became very religious. I became a fanatic with my religiosity, right? And it came to the point where there were times where things wasn't going my way. I was getting bad news while I was sitting in jail, and it just seemed that everything was going wrong. And I kept praying to God. Now, this has nothing to do with me becoming an atheist. That's a whole story that comes way after this, after I got my time and all that. But I understand that feeling when you've been praying and things still don't seem to actually get better. Now, some people can call that a test. Some people say that God is testing you and God will never put on you more than you can actually handle and bear. And some of these things actually make us stronger. Some of them actually make us, resistant to the pain and the suffering. And when we actually get out of it, we're able to see that in other people and able to talk to them and relate to them in a way that other people can't. And I think Tom Macdonald does that very well. And I feel that through this song.
I pretend that it's cool, but I miss getting drunk and I'm angry that God doesn't help when I kneel. I said my prayers. When I got clean, it just got worse. I quit doing drugs and I pleaded with Jesus to save me, but he didn't hear my words.
Woo! Tom Macdonald is not playing. All right, look. Some of y'all are going to be religious. Some of y'all are not. Listen, I ain't going to judge this based on my religious mindset when I was a Christian. Now, Tom Macdonald is talking about something we all experience. You ever try to do the right thing? You ever start trying to go down the right path and you try to, you know what, I'm gonna get myself together, I'm going to straighten up and I'm going to do the right thing. And then nothing works out. Then you start to question yourself and doubt, should I have even tried this in the first place? Things were a little better when I was doing the wrong thing. And sometimes bad people get rewarded and sometimes good people get punished and we don't know why. And it's a very, very serious question that we have to ask ourselves. Why is that? But I do believe that doing the right thing is the best thing to do, even if you don't get rewarded, because that goes into your integrity. It goes into the type of person you are. And if you're somebody that's a believer, I really do believe that you believe that God knows your heart and that regardless if you're getting rewarded for it or not, it's the right thing to do. But I feel, Tom,
It just got worse. I quit doing drugs and I pleaded with Jesus to save me, but he didn't hear my words. The don't work, it hurts. I went to church, now I need liquid courage. Whiskey in my glass, I take the knives out of my back to stir it. Go to hell and
the realness, man. It's the realness for me, yo. It's the realness. People can like gospel music. Like, I'm not a big fan of gospel music. Now, I love some gospel music, but some people make it seem like it's all just rainbows, and it's not. And I appreciate Tom being able to push that line and push that boundary to even talk to other people who believe in God and say, yo, I've been doing all of these things and I'm starting to doubt all of this stuff and I'm going through it. And, maybe I need that liquid courage. You start to ask those questions like, maybe the things that I'm addicted to is better off. And that ain't the right way to think. But the honesty, because so many people feel that and we can't pretend they don't.
with courage. Whiskey in my glass, I take the knives out of my back to stir it. Go to hell and back again, then show you burns to prove I earned it. I need shots of God to gain the strength I need. I'm just a person. I pray on my way.
I like that. Oh, I ain't even heard that much, but I like that. Can I get an amen? Yo, this man named this job Church. He named this song Church, and he is killing it, yo. Took the knives out of his back, y'all. You know all the backstabbers out there. You gotta be careful. Look out for them.
Strength I need. I'm just a person. I pray on my way to the liquor store that they lock the door, 'cause I'll lay in my grave. If the whiskey pours like it did before, I'm scared. I send out a prayer.
Yes. Listen. If y'all been watching my reactions, y'all know I have not really been a big fan of some of Tom's hooks, especially the ones that are a little rocky roll or not necessarily hip hop specifically. But yo, this is murder. He is killing this. And boy, he got Nova in it singing. Oh God, I love this.
Burns like it did before, I'm scared. I send out a prayer. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? 'Cause honestly it hurts and every day's worse.
See what he's really doing. What he's really doing is it's a cry for help. The doubts, the questioning, the wondering why the pain is here, why I'm suffering, why I need this addiction, why are these things happening to me? But he's not turning away from God. He's just pleading. He's asking, why? What's going on? Am I not doing something right? Is my heart not in the right place? There's so many questions you can ask. And I appreciate the fact that this is so real. So real. I'm sorry I keep pausing it, y'all, but I love this. I love this hook. Oh, gosh. I should have did this a lot earlier.
Is anybody there? 'Cause honestly it hurts and every day's worse. I keep buying whiskey when all I need is church.
I keep buying whiskey, but all I need is church, right? Turned it around on them.
It's worse. I keep buying whiskey when all I need is church. I keep talking to God, but he don't hear me. And my demons are there, always listening. I get lost in the dark, drowning in whiskey.
See, this is Brandon Hart. This is my first time hearing Brandon Hart. I'm not too familiar with this guy, so This is great. I love that I don't know who he is, but he has like a slow pace rap, but it's like a singing as well. Sounds pretty good. It's a very good tone for the music, and it's a different speed from where Tom came from. It's a more calm and relaxed approach, which I like in songs because I prefer that you get a little diversity. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Sometimes the mood just doesn't match the song and it throws it off. But this is good based on the subject, based on the beat and everything. I like it.
Always listening. I get lost in the dark, drowning in whiskey. And I went in so far, you say you miss me. I'm on a ship in a bottle, so say goodbye at the shore. Break the glass so you'll find me. I'm not who I was before.
I'm not who I was before. This guy is talking. Listen, this is what I'm getting from what he's basically saying. He's talking about the fact that there's a transformation happening right now. And I've been in those lost places and I've been in those dark places. And I know exactly what it's like to struggle and go through that. But I'm being transformed. And it may not necessarily be a transformation due to all of the great things that came my way. It might be the bad things that are knocking you upside your head and telling you, get it together. Get it together. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong here. Wow.
By at the shore, break the glass so you'll find me. I'm not who I was before. Close my eyes in the darkness and hold on through the storm. I'm a wreck in a bottle. I wasn't built for a war. There's church pews, bright lights, whiskey glasses, bottles of booze.
That's a hell of a combination, right? Church pews, the lights, the bottle of whiskey. Look, I'm a whiskey man myself. I drink a little whiskey here and there. I love whiskey. I drink brown. I don't really do white. But with that aside, listen, that's a hell of a combination. You ever see anybody, and maybe this applies to you, it definitely applies to me, that a person on one hand can claim to be a good person, a great person, and can claim to have their stuff together. But on the flip side, there's all these behaviors could come from the past, or it could be new behaviors that being exhibit that don't necessarily line up with that good side. And you're wrestling between the two. It's like that angel on one shoulder and that demon on the other shoulder, and they're both wrestling amongst you. What does that really make you at the end of the day? Does that really make you a good person, a bad person, or are we all complicated? It's very complicated. And then if you're a believer, I ask you, how does God judge that heart?
Make short days, turn long nights. The bottle, the Bible, I didn't know what to choose. I pray on my way to the liquor store that they lock the door.
I pray on my way to the liquor store. Oh, y'all. Sometimes I just want to stop and I just don't want to say anything. I just want to take a deep breath. Think about that. Think about that. I pray on my way to the liquor store where they lock the doors. Yo, the contradiction here is crazy. But what else are you supposed to do? What else do you have? If you don't have any money, if you don't have any family support, no friends there to support you, and you're on your way to the liquor store, you know that you're about to make a bad decision. You know you're about to do something that you probably shouldn't do, especially if you have an addiction. What do you have? Some people, all they have is prayer. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, whatever keeps you strong pulls you out of that hole you in.
Way to the liquor store that they lock the door, 'cause I'll lay in my grave if the whiskey pours like it did before. I'm scared. I say
this song is so good, yo. It's a different kind of good, yo. Based on the other songs that I've given Tom Macdonald high scores on, this one hits me so differently. It's a different vibe, a different flavor, different taste. But it's so good. And I'm not just saying that. You know I'll tell you the truth. You know I'll tell you the truth. But oh my gosh, I love this song.
the whiskey pours like it did before. I'm scared. I send out a prayer. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? 'Cause honestly it hurts and every day is worse.
This is the type of gospel music people need. This is the type of healing music that we all should have. Whether you're religious or non-religious, whether you got a different religion than the one being portrayed on the screen, it doesn't matter. This is like, it takes that feeling that you get when you listening to that real nice music. And sometimes it ain't always positive, but this has a positive message in it. It talks about real situations and circumstances, and it also allows us to reflect on ourselves and question a lot about what we've been through and what we're going through right now. And like, anybody can listen to this. Anybody can listen to this and enjoy it. At least in my opinion, I think this is a wonderful song.
Anybody there? Cause honestly it hurts, and every day is worse. I keep buying whiskey when all I need is church. I can't read, but the Bible's still with me.
I can't read, but the Bible is still with me. Now, one of those things come when they talk about the Bible is in your heart, the word is written on your heart, and the message itself, the whole redemption story, the salvation story of not being worthy and being able to pull yourself up because of the strength of God or Jesus, and allowing you to see the difference between right and wrong. And look, I'm doing this from my, like I said, my Christian perspective, because I really do believe that you should be able to put yourself in other people's shoes and understand exactly what they're coming from. And I think that's exactly what Tom is doing right now. And that's what I got from that. Sorry.
Can't read, but the Bible's still with me. My eyes can't see from the bottles of whiskey.
Oh, man.
I don't believe anybody will miss me.
All right, I got to stop there real quick. I don't believe anybody will miss me. Oh, man. Yo, all right, just a little deviation from this, but it's right on this subject, right? I remember when I was 15, 16 years old, serving time, and I got plenty of stories, not just about locked up, but this is when I was the most religious in my life, right? And I remember thinking that this time I just want to stay here. I just want to stay down. I understand the rules. I understand the place that I'm in. Out there in the real world, it's 10 times worse. Even though I'm locked up, I know the rules. Everything is governed. Everything is, supplied. Everything is structured around a certain schedule. I know this. I'm comfortable with this. I can fight. I can survive. I have the influence. Why not just stay here? Because every time I go out there and try to get it right, I always get it wrong. And that's what this part of the song hit me with. That's what it hit me with.
Bottles of whiskey. I don't believe anybody will miss me.
I'm learning the song already.
And I'm on my knees. Tell me, God, are you listening? I pray on my way to the liquor store that they lock the door, 'cause I'll lay in my grave.
Okay, so he says, I pray on my way to the liquor store that they lock the door. That way he can't get the liquor. Okay, I missed that before, and I'm glad I caught it. That's exactly what he's saying. You don't know when your last time is going to be your last time. You don't know that this one moment where you wasn't able to be a part of something that could have ended your life or could have put you such in the hole that you could not see your way out. You don't know. So in a way, they're praying that the circumstances align themselves in a way for their favor, because even though that they're on the way to do something that they shouldn't do, they're still hoping that they're unable to do it, but they don't have the strength to stop it themselves.
That they lock the door, 'cause I'll lay in my grave. If the whiskey pours like it did before, I'm scared. I send out a prayer. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? 'Cause honestly it hurts.
I done learned the song already, y'all. I done learned the song already. I done learned the words and everything. Yo, this. Boy, wait for my ranking, y'all. Y'all gotta wait for my ranking.
Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? 'Cause honestly it hurts, and every day is worse. I keep buying whiskey when all I need is church.
Keep buying whiskey, but all I need is church. Church. Everybody, can I please get an amen? Right in the comment section below. Let me get an amen before I do this ranking, because man, take a time, take 5 seconds just to go down in the comment section and hit an amen. That way I know you made it close to the end of the song, that you're going to actually listen to my ranking. Now, with that out of the way, let's rank this song, church. Oh, all right. Visuals. 8 out of 10. Visuals, dope. Pretty awesome. Love the color scheme. Love the background of the guy walking in the street. Love that Tom is rocking out in front of all the crosses in the church. I love it. I love that Nova Rockafeller is sitting there singing so peacefully in the background, but you can feel her pain. You can see it on her. Great visuals. Love the visuals. 8 out of 10. Okay? When it comes to the bars, 10 out of 10. Bars get a 10 out of 10, yo. The bars get a 10 out of 10, yo. Everything was on point. Not just because it was like lyrical madness. No. Everything was important. Everything said, the message behind it was so clear and cut. I don't care what religion, I don't care what you believe, what political side you're on. That's a message that you can endorse and get behind. Even if you don't like the song, you can agree with the message. The bars, 10 out of 10. Amen, right? Kudos. Cool. Now, the last thing, the music. This is so hard for me because that best rapper ever or something like that was so good. It was so good, right? I'm giving the music a 10 out of 10. The music with the hook, it was heavenly. I'm using that on purpose. I know, no pun intended, but I guess pun intended. But 10 out of 10. That hook with that beat was so amazing. The guitar and everything was just awesome. Definitely a different vibe, a different flavor, and it works. And it's so good that they put it together and I ate it up. That's Thanksgiving. And I know Thanksgiving is over, but I just had Thanksgiving again. Thank you so much. Overall ranking, y'all ready? All right, this is the Javier Lobby ranking. I'm giving this song a 10 out of 10. Overall, 10 out of 10. How could I not? How could I not give that a 10 out of 10? How? All right. I'm not going to keep y'all any longer, but with that being said, if you're new to the channel, you like my video reactions, politics, religion, and culture, if you're interested in all of these subjects, or just video reactions, whatever it is, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, get notified every time I upload a video. And I got some good things on the works coming with the memberships and all of that. So I definitely expect y'all to check it out and be there right with me. Check out my new podcast, How to Think with Javier. You can find that on Anchor, or you can find that on Spotify. And you can find it on Google Play at this moment. Please go check it out. All of the links are in the description below. With that being said, till next time, everybody, peace and glory. Be peaceful and be great. I am out.
1 in a million to 1 villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen. I'll end up melting the ceiling.